Hello everyone and welcome to my maths update video. In this video I'm going to be talking about circles and pi. Now I'm going to introduce the geometry of a circle. So here is a circle. Now the first basic geometry that you will use, it's a formula for the circumference, so the outside of the circle. Now this is C equals pi times the diameter. And the next thing is for the area of the circle, and that is A equals pi times r squared. So that is it. I decided to do an experiment to test these formulas. How I did this experiment was I used circular objects that you would find around the house and I measured them using these formulas. The first is a pencil box lid. The second is a plastic golden plate. The third is the top of this bottle. The fourth is an empty gum packet. The fifth is an empty slime packet. And the final one is a toilet roll. I designed a process to measure C, D and A. This process was to use a string with a piece of blue tack on the end to measure a circle, just like so. There's a real circle, so I'll demonstrate now. We take it round, like this, until it goes up. Oop, I just fell. And then it goes round, and then it sticks back onto the blue tack. And then we take the string off, like this, and then we measure it on a ruler. This page shows my measurements. So the object, the circumference and the diameter. I later used these for the next calculation. This page shows the area and the approximation of pi for these objects. The area is pi times r squared, and the approximation of pi is the circumference divided by the diameter. We do know what pi is, but this is just the approximation. The next few pages I traced the object on grid paper. The colour code is used to approximate the area. You can see some of the boxes are full, but some of them are only half full. Some of them are around a quarter full and some of them are around 3/4 full. Colour them in and then I add them all up. So the next thing I did is look at accuracy and precision. Accuracy is when you can hit the true value. Precision is when you can hit the same value almost every time, except this value isn't necessarily the true one. We entered all of the data into Excel. In column A, I typed in the items. In column B, I put the radius in. In column C, I typed in the circumference, and in column D, I put in the approximation for pi. Pi actually has a well-known value of 3.14. My approximation for pi is my circumference divided by my diameter. You'll notice that my values aren't too close to 3.14. However, the average of all of my numbers is much closer to 3.14. So the moral of the story is that the more experiments you do, the more data you gain, and your things are much more accurate.